Polish side Cracovia have not won the Ekstraklasa League since 1948. It's a very, very long time. So let's rebuild the club and set ourselves probably the hardest challenge that we are going to do. Win the league, get them in the Champions League and win some trophies. Can we do it? Let's go and find out. Hi folks, I'm Russ and welcome in to the Cracovia rebuild, where we're going to do exactly what it says on the tin. Rebuild Cracovia and win them their first Ekstraklasa title since 1948. We're going to spend 5 years doing this rebuild. Hopefully we can win a couple more league titles in just the one, and maybe a few more trophies as well along the way. So having a look on the club information page here, media think we're going to finish 5th at the moment with the current players we've got, so that's lovely stuff. It tells me that the Scots side is quite good. I'm not used to managing teams outside the top 5 countries within Football Manager, so this is going to be a learning experience for me here. We're 2.5-star reputation club, 4-star training facilities, 4-star youth facilities, and 2.5 on the youth recruitment. We've got just over £2.25 million in the bank balance at the moment. Club's estimated at £14 million. Finances are okay. I mean, yeah, we're not in the red, so I'm happy there. And the owner loves the club. Looking at the stadium then, it is a just over 15,000 capacity for this stadium here. The Józef Pilsudski Cracovia Stadium. Apologies to anyone who speaks Polish or any Polish watchers of this video. I'm not very good with Polish. I'm not very good with English, if I'm totally honest. But yeah, I'm going to try and get on with it. Down in the comment sections, if I'm butchering any names, you can tell me how to say them properly. That'd be much appreciated. So let's have a look at the squad then. Best player then is Takuto Asima. He is a midfielder and defensive midfielder as well. 3.5-star credibility, 4-star potential. There could be a leading player within the league. 25 years old. No caps for Japan at the moment, so hopefully we can get him a couple of caps whilst playing for us. Does look pretty decent. Next best player is this one, Mikhail Rakoczy. I think I've said that right. He's an attacking midfielder, can also play in central midfield as well. 3.5-star credibility, could go up to 4.5 stars. I'm not going to focus too much on the fact that there's no yellow down here. He can still grow, so that's lovely, lovely stuff. We've also got Kamil Glick off of Torino and Monaco. 35 years old now, but I mean, natural fitness is still good, strength is still good, mental side of his game is fantastic. So hopefully he can do us a job whilst playing for us. Looking at the squad on as a total overview, we've got some players that could, if they achieve their potential, be very, very good for us. And other than that, the side is pretty decent. There's a lot of 3.5-star players here, 3-star players as well. I'm happy with this. A few little areas that we could probably work on. If we have a look at the tactic, this is what we're going to be going with. This is the best team that's been selected for us when we do the quick pick and then the best 11. We're going with a goalkeeper. On defence, we've got 2 complete wing backs on attack. As you can see, we are quite narrow with this 4-2-1-2-1. A modified Christmas tree, if you like. We're going to call it the Cracovia tree. These complete wing backs, both on attack, just going to bomb up and down that pitch. Just do what they do, just attack the game, get the ball into the box and create opportunities for us. 2 centre backs on defend. We've got a ball winning midfielder on defend and a deep line playmaker on support. So this is going to feed up through the centre as well. Box midfielder in the centre on support. We then got an attacking midfielder on support, a shadow striker on attack, which will support the advance forward up front. If you want this tactic, it is going to be on my Patreon, along with the other tactics and save files that we put on there. It will give you the player roles and then go into a little bit more detail of what we do with the tactics. So in possession then, playing fairly wide, that's so we can use the complete wing backs to their fullest. We're going to play out from the defence, pass into space, hit those early crosses with mixed crosses as well, and the higher tempo. On the transition then, we're going to counter press and counter. It's a variation of the gegenpress, this tactic here. Distribute to the centre backs and take those short kicks. And then when we're out of position, we've got the higher pressing line and the standard defensive line with the trap inside ticked for that one there. We want to bring the players into the centre pitch where all of our players are. We don't want them out on the outside where we've only got the 2 players, and then they can get the crosses in. Keep inside, keep inside, get the ball, get on the attack again. We're going to prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and then we're going to much more often trigger that press. So looking at the squad planner, we do need some attacking midfielders. We've got 1.5 star in both those positions there. We've got 3 players to cover those 2 roles, so we're going to need to bring some players in there Forwards, I'm pretty happy with that there. Midfield, we're okay. Defensive midfield, I think we're fine with that. There's a couple of players that can rotate between the centre midfield and the defensive midfield positions. Left back, maybe a body there. I mean, he's good, he's young, but I think we need an extra cover. Centre back, we're full of those. We've got 11 players there. Right back, we're okay too. And goalkeeper, possibly replace Hiroso. But, I mean, it might be okay for one season at 36. Veteran goalkeeper. We'll just see what is out there. So I'm not going to come back at the end of the first transfer window. I'm going to come back at the end of the season and see how well we do and go through the transfers and everything that happens in season number 1. Season number 1 in the bag, and as you can see from this page here, we finished 3rd. So we're in those European positions, which is kind of what we want really to progress the club, get a little bit extra money into us, get a little bit of a reputation boost, and just attract those better players to us as in when we need them. So let's have a look at this league table then. We are in the Europa Conference League next year, but I think that's just going to be into the qualifying phases before we can actually get to the cup proper. 34 games played, 19 wins, 6 draws, 9 losses, 62 goals scored, 34 goals shipped. Goal difference of 20 plus 28, and points on the table is 63. We were 15 points behind Legia Warsaw at the top of the table, and I think is the head-to-head record maybe why we've lost the second place to Lect, but I'm not going to argue too much and complain too much. We finished 3rd, which is 2 places higher than the media was expecting. If we have a look at our fixtures then, didn't start off the greatest. We 2-0 draws, and then we lost the 3rd game. And then after that, it was big wins and then a lose. September was a good month for us. We won all 4 of our games there. October was a mixed bag: 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses. November, 2 wins and a loss. December, we didn't play that many games because of in Poland they have a break between. When is it? The 16th, I guess, of December, or the Monday after, from whether that is, up to the start of February or the middle of February. So yeah, not many games played there, and then it's just a relentless slog at the end of the season here. We won 2 of our games in February and lost 1. I'm not going to count this because this is a friendly. We then won 3, lost 1, drawn 1-2, lost against Lect. So maybe the head-to-head record against Lect is what's let us down for that 2nd place. And then ended it with a little bit of a mixed bag as well: 2 wins, a draw, and a loss. So yeah, I'm pretty happy there. Squad-wise, if we have a look at how the guys have performed, our best player was Jakub Jugas. He registered a 7.28. I wonder what that is in the league though. In the league it was a 7.27. So yeah, I mean, good performance. Goals then, 16 goals for Kalman. I think we need to improve on that because the next person behind him is 9. We'll have a look at him later. Assists shared around 8 for Antanasov and 8 for Jugas, 7 for Sokolovsky. Comment down in the comment sections. So we do need to improve there. And our goalkeeper, where are you? Easier if we click on there and then go this one here, Hiroso. 14 clean sheets, 22 conceded in 28 games. So that's not bad. Not bad at all, but I think we just need to improving the goalkeeper for next season. Transfers then. There was quite a bit of business. Quite a bit of business for us, if I'm totally honest. So Fernando Forestieri joined us. He's an attacking midfielder and a striker. He is retiring at the end of this season though. So we are going to miss him. He did have a very, very good season for us. 24 games played, 9 goals scored. Next player in Bruno Piri, who we ended up selling. We got him on a free. We didn't use him, so we sold him on for 350k. So it's profit, pure profit for us there. We loaned in a left back who did, 15 games for us, did pretty decent. I say that, 3 assists, 1 man of the match, and a registered 6.86, so probably could have done a bit better for us there. Backup goalkeeper, played 4 games, conceded 10. I don't even think he got a clean sheet for us, if I'm totally honest. No, he didn't. Dreadful. So he's going to move on. Pombo joined us. We needed an attacking midfielder, so he come in, played 14 games, scored 3 goals, 3 assists. Going to be with us for next season. We spent 115k we spent on him. And then these guys are our youth intake players. This guy has 5-star potential, so we're going to focus on developing him. Again, another 5-star reputation player there from the youth intake. So ready to get these players going, see if they can improve us. And then players out, we did a little bit of business. 4.3 for this guy. And where else was it? Rapper left us for 42k. Told you about the Piri deal. And then Gut left us for 7.75. He's never going to get into the first team. Wasn't good enough, so we have shipped him on. Squad planner then. I think we need a goalkeeper, because I don't think Hirosso's good enough anymore. He's now 2-star current ability, so yeah, we do need to replace him there. Left back, I think we're okay. This guy's going, so maybe we do need to bring him in. Right back, we need a body there. Defence, maybe a body. Maybe. It is aging, 32, 36, 32, so maybe we need a body in there. Defensive midfield, I think we're okay for one more season before we need to bring in some more players there. Midfield, I think we're in the same position. Attacking midfield, we got this guy joining us. He's joining us on a free from, it's another Polish side, Roccat. So there's one player in replacing for us, Forestieri, but there's other players that probably need to move on. And then attack-wise, we do need a striker. Yes, he got 16 goals this year, but it's not enough. He needs to be scoring more. And with Forestieri retiring, it leaves us with 2 strikers. So we need a goalkeeper. We need a right back. And we need attacking midfielders and a striker. If we have a look at the finances, we've got 405k at the moment. So we might use that quickly before they give us the new budget and bring some players in. And next year they're going to give us 110 in the wage budget, so that's 50k more than what we've got now. So I'm happy with that. It's a lot to play around with. Let's see what we can find and improve this squad for next season, where we're going to try and push for the league title, push for the Polish Cup as well, and compete in Europe. Summer transfers done for season number 2 then, and I think we've improved the squad. We just need to prove it on the pitch. So let's have a look at the players that have left the club to start with. There's been quite a lot of business. These are all young players that are... Well, are they young players? I mean, 32 years old. Players that we're not going to play. They've all left the club. A couple of loans as well. Some big money coming into us. £1.3 million coming in to the club. Transfers that have generated quite a lot of money. Mygaard, he's gone out to AGF for 240k. Hoskozen, he's gone out for 325k. Sokolowski, he's gone out for 525k, so that's where all the money is coming in. Players we brought into the club. This guy was a free transfer, attacking midfielder, 28 years old, 3-star country, 3-star potential. Marcin Sibella. We've also brought in Dele Alli. Yeah, I know Dele Alli he's Dele Alli at the end of the day. We brought him in because I think he can do a job for us. 3.5-star country, 3.5-star potential. Physicals look good. Mentals look good. I'm hoping he's going to do well, and if he doesn't, we can just move him on. He's got good value, 1.1 to 1.8 million pound. We've not paid anything for him, have we? So it's all pure profit. Balthazar Piret is another player who's joined us. Defensive midfielder, 3.5-star ability, 4-star potential, 24 years old, French, not made an international cap yet, and I don't think he will. Just gives us that extra support in defensive midfield position and in central midfield. We spent £1.7 million on last season's extra classer top goal scorer, Leonardo Rocha, Portuguese player, not made a cap for them yet. 3.5-star ability, 3.5-star potential. Actually got 26 goals for Radomiejka. So I'm hoping he can do the job for us. Played 7 games, got 1 goal so far, so not living up to that record from last season. 2 goalkeepers joining us. First one is free from Arsenal, Arthur Onquo. If you play Football Manager down in the lower leagues, Arsenal release him, you bring him in. He's sort of be a backup goalkeeper for a while. 22 years old. So far he's played 4 games, conceded 9 goals, and not got a clean sheet for us yet. Next goalkeeper is Wojtek Worel. We paid 1.45k for him from Sparta Prague. He's got 1 clean sheet, 3 games, 5 conceded. He is 3.5-star country, 3.5-star potential, so paying his absolute limit. We brought him in as a cup goalkeeper. He's just going to compete with Arthur. And the last player joining us is Victor Popov, who is a right back, can also play left back. I tried to get him all last season, couldn't bring him in, and now we've got our man. We paid 800k for him from Sure No More over in Bulgaria. He's 24 years old, 15 caps for the national side. Needs to improve on that right hand side and play left if we need him. Competitions then. So far in the league, we are 13th. We were at bottom of the table before we won the most recent game we played. Not happy with the start, but we can still improve from it. The media think we're going to finish 5th. We don't have anyone in the Dream 11 just yet. Our best player is Roccat, and then we've got Roccat not far behind him. We are competing on all 3 fronts this year, so we've got the extra classer, we got the Europa Conference League, and we also have the Polish Cup. We got through in the Conference League by beating a Polish side. They won the Polish Cup, and I think they're in League 1 or League 2, so they're a league below us. So they did very well to win the Cup and then get into the Conference League, but we dispatched them. Belvista, we knocked them out, and then we knocked Ghent out to set us up with the Conference League, where we're playing AGF, Roma, this team from Serbia. I'm not even going to attempt to say that. Or maybe I will actually. Chukariki, Astana, FC Inter. They are the Finnish side. And then we finish it up with Genk. So some pretty difficult games there, but I'm hoping we can get through it. Either way, we're in Europe. That's the main thing. Join us at the end of season number 2 just to see how well we have done. I'm hoping we're going to finish in the top 3 again and give a good account for ourselves in the Conference League. Maybe win the Polish Cup. Season 2 in the bag, and we've let ourselves down really. We finished 6th in the league. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Polish Cup. I suppose the only good thing we could say is we got to the round of 16 of the Conference League. But then again, I'd probably expect us to get a little bit further if I'm totally honest. I'm going to put down Europe for the reason we finished in 6th place here. Playing so many games that we're not used to. It's just, made us finish a little bit lower than I was anticipating. So if we have a look at the league as a whole, 34 games played, 16 won, 7 drawn, 11 lost, scored 53, conceded 44. So there's the issue. We're not scoring enough goals and we're conceding too many. 55 points on the table. We're 11 points shy of the league leaders. And I think 4th gets a European spot potentially. But if we just go, let's say 3rd, we're 7 points away from there. So we've got a lot of work to do for next season. Transfers then, that happened in January. Nothing really happened. No one come in. A couple of youth players joined us from the youth intake, and we loaned a few players out, and that was it really. In terms of the squad then, goals, 25 goals for Kalman. How many of those was in the league? 12, so he does need to improve. 12 in Europe as well. I mean, that's where he's got the bulk of his goals, because of Europe. Maybe we need another striker. We did bring this guy in, didn't we? But he just didn't play enough. 16 games, 5 goals. Loads shy of last season. Maybe we move him on. He's wanted by a couple of clubs. So yeah, maybe we will move him on. Find another striker to come in and play for us. Dele Alli had a good season though. Quite impressed with that there. 10 goals, 16 across all competitions. 8 assists, 6 in the league as well. Average rating wasn't that great, but yeah, we're trying to get him to his best. He's not wanted by any club, so hopefully he is going to stay with us this season. In terms of next season, then let's have a look at the squad planner. We've got a couple of players joining us on free transfers. We've got 2 defenders and a midfielder. This guy's quite young. He's 23 years old. 3.5 star couldn't be, 4.5 star potential central midfielder. Maybe we go to a Mazzala for next year. Just change up the Cracovia tree. These guys, as I said, another defender is young, can play right back, can also play defensive midfielder, 5-star potential there, so another good body. And then this guy already plays in the league, 28 years old, 4-star current ability, 4-star potential, and he's got that consistency, which is what we want. Back to the squad planner then. We need a goalkeeper because this guy's retiring. We need somebody to be better than these two as well, I think. Definitely needs to shore up the defence. Left back, I think we're okay. Maybe bring in another body there. This guy I think I'm going to get rid of. He's 30 as well, so he's aging. In the centre, we've got aging defenders, 37, 30, 33, so maybe another body in there. Right back, we're okay. Defensive midfield, I think this is where we're going to have to improve the most. He's not good enough. He can play midfield as well. He's probably going to move on. Although he does look pretty good with that 3.5 star potential ability. These two, defensive midfield. Maybe we move on Asima. Get a bit of money for him. Here's the centre of midfield. That's okay, I think. Attacking midfield, we're okay. We've got a player joining us there. Maybe we do need a body up here. Some real class coming to join us. He's 31, so you might need to move on. And then up front, we've got some youngsters. And we've got Kelman. So maybe we need a striker. Definitely a goalkeeper. Defensive midfield we need to work on. Maybe if we shore up the defensive midfield and get another defender, we could push on to win a trophy and get ourselves back into Europe. That's going to be the aim then, I think. Win the trophy, get back into Europe. I maybe not push for the league so much. Finish in third and see what happens then. But we just need to find the right players. Join us as Season 3 starts and we get the transfer window going and the new season going. Eventful summer transfer window as we start Season 3. We'll have a look at the schedule to start with because we've been dreadful, if I'm totally honest. We won our first game, then we lost 4 in a row and picked up 2 wins in the most recent 2 games. So those losses prompted me to do something. So let's have a look at the transfers out first. A lot of players leaving the club. So Roccat left, Cracovia left as well. He wanted to go because we weren't in Europe, so we had to let him go. A couple of youngsters leaving us as well. Cibula left as well because he wasn't going to get the game time. Other notable players leaving. Asima left. We did speak about getting rid of him, so yeah, sold him in the end. Nap wanted to go because we weren't in Europe. Kelman wanted to go as well because we weren't in Europe, so we sold him for 1.2 million. We sold Ugas as well because he wanted to go home, so we sold him back to the Czech Republic. And Vorel left, the goalkeeper, because he was absolutely awful. We bought this guy in, Luka Plugman. He is 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. Best goalkeeper we have at the club at the moment. He's up there with Koronko because we play the goalkeeper role, not the sweeper keeper. I think he is our goalkeeper for the remainder of the save. So players joining us then. Hosame comes in, 4-star current ability, 4-star potential defender, best defender at the club now. Got him on a free after he left Polish side Ruch. Marek Icha joins us from Slavia Prague on a free as well. Oh no, it's one free. It's 52k for this player. He is a right back and a defensive midfielder. He's got 3.5 star potential, 2.5 star current ability at the moment, 23 years old. Next one through the door is Buchari. He joins us from, I think this is Saint Etienne. Yeah, Saint Etienne he's joined us from on a free. He is a midfielder, can also play in attacking midfield, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential, could be a star player in the league. Does look pretty decent, plays midfield, plays attack as well. Denis Generou joins us, another player from the French league, 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential, 26 years old, Australian international, playing 3 games for them there. Plays central midfield, can also play attack and defence. He's a leading player within the league. This guy, Bram Leisure, joins us from Genk, but he's gone straight back on loan. He's gone to Beveren. He's a centre-back. Did come in as a 5-star potential player. Now he's 4-star, so I'm not particularly too happy about that. Maybe we just move him on. I'm not even going to attempt to say this one. Denzikonski? Yeah, he's a player that was with us, and I think we've moved him back on. Where is he? No, he's on loan. Sorry, he was on loan with us, and then we got rid of him because he wasn't playing the games, and his club recalled him, so we don't need to worry about that one there. So Helsko joins us from Lechia. He's gone out on loan to Slavia Prague for the season. He is a defensive midfield player, 3.5 star potential, 3-star current ability, Ukraine player. Don't know if he's going to make it with us though. Seb Revan joins us after he was released by Aston Villa. He's a left back, 22 years old, good attacking left back for us, complete wing back, which is what we want. Played 7 games for us so far. 3-star current ability, 3.5 star potential. Next player in is a striker, Borja Garces. 3-star, 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. he doesn't play the advanced forward role as well as he does the pressing forward. So whether he gets goals for us, that's a different story. We do have another striker that's come through the academy that I think is going to be absolutely phenomenal for us. Dennis Halinski is the next guy who joins us. 3-star can be 5-star potential. We tried to get him on a free. He went to Fiorentina and then they put him up for loan, so we brought the man in. He's a very, very good player. As I said, Luka Plogman is the new goalkeeper for us. And then one more player joining us in the defensive midfield position. And this is a steal at £1.5 million. Nathaniel Chalobah, sorry, not Nathan Chalobah. Defensive midfield, central midfield as well. 3.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. So happy we got this through. And I mean, he's on decent wages as well, 9k a week with us. So we haven't broke the bank in terms of things. All our budget is now gone because we shifted that into wage budget. We've got 3.25 in the bank. The media are thinking that we are going to finish in 6th this year. Our best player is Hosame and then Perrier. So I'm hoping we don't finish 6th. I'm hoping we finish within the European positions, maybe push for the title as well. Join us at the end of the season and see how well we get on. Yeah. Do we win a trophy? Do we get in Europe? Let's go and find out. Slight improvement as we finish Season 3. We finished 4th. We are still a long way off of winning the league though. We're 18 points behind top of the table Leisure. We are 12 points behind 2nd place and then 2 points behind 3rd. So we do have a hell of a lot of work here to do in the next 2 seasons to win the league. We also got knocked out in the 2nd round of the Polish Cup, which is it's not ideal. I wanted to win a trophy this year. And money is in the pits as well because we are not in Europe. So let's have a look at the table then and see how we actually did with it extended. 19 wins, 1 draw, 14 losses. That is far too many. I mean, we're down here with the teams below us. Miles below us near the bottom of the table. Those 19 wins are good for us though. Just need to turn those losses into draws and wins and pick up more points. Scored 56 goals, conceded 49. Also not good enough. We need to score more goals and concede less. I thought bringing in the new goalkeeper would help. It hasn't. 58 points on the table as we said. And yeah, Polish Cup, 2nd rounded. So we need to do better there. If we have a look at the players. In fact, we'll look at the transfers first because there was a little bit of business in the January window. We moved out 3 players. Jarosiniski, he has gone to Auxerre on loan. He was out on loan anyway. And we lost Gares. He went out on loan, but we're going to try and sell him in the summer because he wasn't getting the game time. Brought in this striker to replace him, and he only played 10 games and scored 1 goal, so it wasn't really worth the punt on him. Looking at the players then, goal-wise, I mean, this guy, the youngster that come through that we developed, and he's now turned into a pretty decent player, if I'm totally honest. Attributes do look quite good, but I think he'll end up moving on. There's a lot of interest in him. This Polish side don't want him at the moment, and we're not going to try and sell him to them. We'll try and move him on to other ones if the money comes in. He scored 16 goals with 3 assists. Dele Alli got 11 goals with 8 assists, and I think Dele Alli was the top assister as well. No, Seb Revan was with 11 assists there. So good season for Seb. Good season for Ali. Good season all round. We just need to be better and we need to push on and win the league now. In terms of the tactic, I have put the completed wing-backs into wing-backs on support. Now, I think we were just too attacking on them. We just needed to defend a little bit more. And I think this should help us out. I mean, probably won't, but there we go. I mean, I was saying it probably won't. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it's going to be good for us to change into this. A little bit more defensively sound. Team then. Where do we improve? I seriously think we need to do a complete overhaul of the squad, if I'm totally honest. The striker is fine. Maybe we need a little bit of support there. Attacking midfield, maybe we need one in there. I mean, Pombo's going to be going because his contract's up. Everyone else isn't up to his standard or Dele Alli standard, so maybe we need 2 attacking midfielders in there. Central midfield, I think we're okay. Nathan Chalobah plays defensive midfield, and so does Pire. So we got Genoru, he plays there. This guy, we've already sold him on. He's going to Casablanca, Vaid Casablanca. He's leaving us. So maybe we need a midfielder. Defensive midfield, I think we need players there. Chalobah, Pire, we just got no one who's as good as them. Sort of as backup. So we need to bring in some defensive midfielders. Left back, I think we're okay. Hosme wants to go. There's teams that are coming in for him. If they offer 2.6 million, we probably would sell him. So we might need a left back. Central defence, maybe 2. Glick's retiring, so maybe 3 in there. Right back, I think we're okay with what we've got there. And goalkeeper, I'm okay with the 2 we've got. So we need probably 10 players. 10 players to improve us. We bring those 10 players in, we win the league. That would be brilliant stuff. So that's going to be the aim now. Bring in 10 top tier players for the Polish league. See if that can get us to the league or a cup at least by the end of season 4. And go from there. We'll see you at the end of the transfer window. If you got this far into the video, let me know down in the comments section by saying let's go Cracovia. Every comment and like on this video will push it out to more people. It does wonderful things for the algorithm. And if you want to see more stuff like this, rebuilds and let's plays and little experiments, FM Russ is the place for that. Search us. Season 4 underway, summer transfer window done as well, and at the moment we are top of the league and unbeaten, 19 points after 7 games. We're doing fantastic, so the summer transfers have worked, so let's have a look at them quickly. Players out then, quite a few players gone out. We sold £1.8 million worth of players. Garchis has left along with Kakabadze. Yarozinski's gone as well. A couple of other players that's gone out on loan, all youngsters that are going to get game time and hopefully develop. Turn out like our striker, hopefully, if they can get the game time there. Players joining us then. Hugo Net is a defender. We brought him in on a free from German side Magdeburg. He does look pretty good. What have we done there? There we go, we want it like that. 3.5 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. Can also play defensive midfield as well, so a little bit of a utility option there. Matthias Ablin has joined us on is it a free? Yeah, it's a free transfer from Rennes. 23-year-old striker, 3-star current ability, 4-star potential. So if our main striker wants to drop down into the attacking midfield positions, we got a guy out there that can get us loads of goals. Only played 1 game for us so far, coming off the bench. Turtscan has joined us on a free. He is a right and left back, so it's cover for Revan and cover for Popov. 24 years old, 2.5 star current ability, 2.5 star potential there. Jean-Philippe Gabamine, he's a defensive midfield player, 30 years old, 16 caps for the Ivory Coast. 3-star current ability, 3-star potential. A nice little pickup for us. Does look pretty decent. I'm happy with how he's performed so far. He has been injured, so he's getting himself back into the team. Paid £250,000 for this defender. Florian back, 3.5 star potential, 3.5 star current ability. Can also play right back as well, so just gives us a little bit of options and improves the defence as well. Midfield then, Oscar Freilu joins us. 3.5 star current ability, 4-star potential. Can play attacking midfield, can play centre midfield as well. So options for us there. And the last player joining us is Taffner. We paid 1.9k for this player. Can play midfield, can play attack, defence and striker. So straight up the middle. Just what we need for the club. 25 years old, Austrian player. 3-star current ability, 3.5 star potential. So the squad is looking pretty good so far. Our top goal scorer is Smiglowiski. He scored 6 goals so far out of 7. Got a few injuries in the side too. And yeah, we are doing okay. I might need to bring a few more players up into the first team, because at the moment we are operating on a side of 21 players. So we will bring some youth players in to the side. Competitions, at the moment, the media are thinking we are going to finish 5th. And we've got the best striker in the league. Lovely, lovely stuff. I think we can win the league this year. Going by this side, we've improved it massively. It's improved tenfold from what we've had before. So if we win the league, that's great. We win the cup, that's great too. Join us at the end of the season to see how well this squad does. It's taken us 4 years, but finally Cracovia are the Polish League champions. It's the first time they've won it in 79 years as well. And we've done it in style. 26 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. So we're going to have a look at this a little bit extended. So here we go. 55 goals scored, 17 conceded. Absolutely phenomenal. I'd like to have scored a few more, but I mean, we've won the league, so I'm not going to argue too much. 84 points as well. Closest team to us was 7 points behind us. I mean, they sort of matched us as well for goals. They conceded 1 more than us, but scored 3 more. But we are champions. Done it. Finally. Got 1 more season to go. We will see how we do in that one there. And in the cup then, we were 3rd rounded. So maybe next season we do go for that. Where did the media think we were going to finish towards the end of it then? They were thinking 4th. So yeah, we did beat them. Stats then for the players. Goals. 20 goals for Smigluiski. No assists though. Dele Alli got 10 goals, 4 assists. 6 goals for Generu and 4 goals for Maurice. Assists, most go to Revan, and Maurice getting 5 as well. A little bit disappointed in the assists, I'm totally honest. We need to generate a few more there. Best player, Maurice. 28 games, and sorry, that's not best player. Best player would be over the last 5 games, Dele Alli. And then average rating here, Nathan Chalobah 7.34. Hugonet getting a 7.24 as well. So the transfers have worked out nicely for us. There was one player leaving us in, or 2 players, sorry, leaving us in the January window. Arizani left, and so did Blind. Blind wasn't getting the game time, so he went to Palermo for just over £500,000. Nobody else joining us. In terms of budgets for next season, we're over £7 million in the red. We've got 170k for wages and then 712k in the transfer budget, but we're not going to spend that, I don't think. I think we just move all that into wages. If we look at the expiring contracts, we've got youngsters out. I mean, they're not really going to make it, those 2, so they'll probably move on. In terms of squad planning, might need a backup striker. Everything else is fine. I don't think we need anybody. We've won the league, we've done it. All we're just going to focus on now is potentially getting into the Champions League. We'll probably drop into the Europa League. I don't think we're good enough to compete at that level. If we can get to the Champions League, that would be brilliant, obviously, but I mean, we need the money, so yeah, maybe we do go for it. If not, we drop into the Europa League and go from there. So yeah, we're champions. Set out with the goal and completed the goal of making them the league champions. One more season to go. We'll join you once the transfer window's done. 5th and final season underway then. I mean, this is just going to be a season where we aim to win the cup, do our best in Europe, more on that in a sec, and attempt to defend the Polish league. So then, let's have a look at the competitions. As I said, we're in Europe, we're in the Champions League. We got through to the league phase, but whether we finish in this top 24 and progress in the competition is a different story. There's a lot of decent teams in there, and I wouldn't be too surprised if we end up finishing 34th here. We just need to make a good account for ourselves. We're 8th in the league at the moment. We've won 3, drawn 2, and lost 2 after 7 games. We need to pick up the pace on that there. And we won the Super Polska, which is it's the Polish Super Cup. Pretty much like the Charity Shield, Community Shield, whichever one you want to call it. We won it, which is good. It's a trophy in the bank for us. Transfers then. A lot has happened. We brought £8.25 million in through transfers out. Most notably that is our star man. Kiesper's gone out to Man City, but we've got him on loan for the season, so managed to get that deal there. Hopefully he can score a lot of goals for us and just give a good account for himself in the final season here in Poland. Other players leaving us then. Tafanefa's gone out on loan to Lask. Freylu has been sold. Hull met his minimum resale fees. So we had to sell him for 2.1 million. Turkscan's gone, so we've had to bring in a new left back. We'll move into that in a sec. Back is gone because he wasn't going to get the game time. Got nearly £500,000 for him, so I'm happy with that deal there. Players in then. Martin Scheps joined us from Bayer Leverkusen. He is a striker. He's not the best, but I mean, hopefully we can get him up to this potential here. Kazkowski. Yeah, something like that. He's an attacking midfielder and a central midfielder. 2.5-star country, 4.5-star potential, 19 years old. We paid £3.25 million for him. Finley Hurrick is a third-choice goalkeeper, not the greatest. Marcus Brunn has joined us on loan. He's a left-back. He's going to be replacing that player who left. Who was it? Turkscan. He's going to be replacing him. 2-star credibility, 5-star potential. Joins us on loan from Wolfsberger over in Austria. We pay 1.5 for Novotny. He is a central midfielder and can also play attacking midfield and defensive midfield. 2-star credibility at the moment, 4.5-star potential. I think we've overpaid for this lad, but we shall see. Another loan deal from Freisberg is Patrizio Mazzini. Another central midfielder, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder. Obviously losing Freilu, we did need another player in. He's the guy we've identified, and obviously Kasper Schmigalski coming back in on loan. So at the moment, the media are thinking that we are going to finish in third, which is about right, I think. We defied expectations last season, didn't we, by winning the league? Let's see if we can do it again this year. Join us at the end of the season. Let's see how we get on for the final time here at Cracovia. Final season of the rebuild in the bag, and we've dropped off a top spot. We finished 6th, so it's a little bit of a decline. Little bit's an understatement there. We are 16 points off of top spot. Not even going to be in Europe, but we are. So let's look at the league table first then. As I said, we are going to be in the Europa League. More on that in a little bit. So, played 34, won 15, drawn 10, lost 9, scored 52, conceded 35, goal difference of plus 17 with 55 points on the table. It's not enough to catch the top spots though, is it? I mean, this league is nuts. There's been, what, 4, maybe 5 different winners? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4 different winners since we've started the rebuild. And that, I mean, that's nuts for a league. There's no dominant team here. I mean, I suppose you could say Leisure are, in some respect, they've won the 2 there. But yeah, not particularly happy with how we've performed. If we have a look at the schedule and how things went in the league, if we just disable everything there and then go with this. It started off pretty poorly. 2 draws and then a win. And then we picked up 2 more wins there. Lost 2, win 2, lose 1. And then it was just iffy. End of the season was bad as well. From February onwards, we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. And that's probably where we've dropped off. If we look at the competition and then have a look at the past positions of us. Yeah, I mean, I suppose we were destined to finish there, weren't we, when we look at things here. Up to second around game 5, and that was it for us. We were always going to finish where we finished. Other competitions then, Champions League, we're knocked out in the league phase. So if we have a look at that there, click on there and then go to the league phase. We finished in 28th, which is better than what I thought. I thought we were going to be finished around 34th, around here. So we did 2 wins, 1 draw and 5 losses. We're only a point, I see a point and goal difference away from getting into this top 24. So had we have won one of our games, or turned one of those draws into a win, we probably would have, or we would have done. We would have knocked Leipzig down and qualified ourselves into the next stage. But we're in the Champions League. Cracovia, not a team that's normally in the Champions League, so they will take that there. Other competitions, we won the Polish Cup. That's what we wanted, wasn't it? We wanted to win all the Polish trophies, and we did. We won the league last season, won these 2 then. So no European success for us, but we have picked up everything we can do in Poland, which is lovely, lovely stuff. If we have a quick look at the squad then, goal scored is going to be the man that's going to Man City next season, 25 goals. 2 assists. On the assist side of things, Revan's got 14 assists, Mori's got 12. Dele Alli only chipping in with 6 goals and 6 assists this season. That's massively down from what he was last season and previous seasons before that. If we have a quick look at him and his history, I mean, last season he chipped in with 10 and 4. No, it's not. We need to click down here, Russ, for that there. Last season it was, yeah, 10 goals, 4 assists. But yeah, can't replicate it this year. I guess he's dropping off because he is now 32 years old. It's just not making it. I mean, he's done well in Poland. I'll give him that. Revitalised his career, but I mean, he's dropping off now. So transfers, obviously there's going to be nothing there because we are ending it here. So I'm quite happy with how things have gone with the rebuild. We've done what we wanted to do. We won the trophies. We won the 2 trophies in Poland, and we won the league. The first time they won it in, what do we say it was, 79 years? Which is always lovely, lovely stuff. So if you guys have enjoyed this rebuild, let me know down in the comment section what you would have done differently. Drop a big thumbs up on the video for us as well. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.